Welcome to the AACRE Network, Sheryl, Fontanilla. We're so happy that you're joining us.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
We want people to know a little bit more about you. So we're going to do a speed round of questions. And my very first question is an ode to the amazing interviewer, Shanaka Hodges, who always asks, who are your people and where do you come from?
Um, so I'm Filipino American. My family came here. Well, my grandmother came here in the 70s, and then my dad and my aunt followed a few years later. So I'd like to say, my peoples are a Filipino community, especially in California, San Francisco specifically.
What is something that you feel like you carry with you from your ancestors? And that can be chosen ancestors or by blood. What do you carry with you?
Their spirit, their grace, I'm very spiritual and I do a lot of praying to spirit and praying to my ancestors and I talk to them all the time. And so I always feel like they're around me every day.
Yeah, I love it. What brings you to AACRE? Where are you coming from?
Previously, I was at the Asian American Research Initiative, which is a coalition partner of Stop AAPI Hate. So I was doing a lot of the research admin backend for that group at San Francisco State University. I chose to join the AACRE group because I still wanted to work with CAA. I really love the energy CAA brings and was just really interested in getting to know who they are on the AACRE side and also just networking and getting to know all the organizations underneath the AACRE group. So I'm really, really excited to be here. And luckily I don't feel super new since I already had some contact with some of these folks. So, it just felt like I was laterally transitioning somewhere else. So I'm super stoked to be here. Everyone's fantastic that I've met.
Well, welcome. What's your role at AACRE? And then what does that mean for folks throughout the network?
So I am the finance manager for AACRE. I work under John Fong. For folks in AACRE, I would say, I think I'm going to be helping fill the capacity back in, capacity areas that were really short, we're really limited on. So I'll be doing a lot of grants allocation, your check requests, and anything John really wants me to do so that he can do more of what he needs to get done.
Love this. Check requests. This is the person to go to, really important quality, and also allowing our John Fong to finally go on his much needed sabbatical. As soon as Sheryl gets up to speed, yay, John gets to go on a sabbatical. Sheryl, what has given you solace during the pandemic?
My family, 100%. I have a 12-year-old daughter and she's really been there through, all the ups and downs of the pandemic, specifically the downs. It was really hard to transition into staying home 24/7. That was probably one of the biggest things I had to overcome during the pandemic. And so having her at home with me and her, just being there every day as we're both going through that. She's been super, super helpful, pretty much my rock throughout the whole thing.
And who do you turn to for support when you need it?
Oh my goodness, my daughter, first and foremost. I'm a very emotional person and I cry very easily. And if she's home while I'm crying, she will walk into my bedroom and just give me the biggest hug. I also turn to my partner, his name's Min. I turn to him for support. He's really just my partner. It fills every role that needs to be filled in that area. And yeah, he's a great man, great guy.
I love that. So what's your favorite book or media or something that has kind of struck you in culture lately?
Well, I'm a millennial, so Harry Potter was one of the biggest things I grew up with. I mean, obviously, I named one of my dogs after a character. His name's Hagrid. And yeah, Harry Potter is just one of those books, movies that I can, read and watch every day. And still to this day, as a 30-year-old adult.
Favorite place to go to in the Bay Area?
That's a really tough question. I mean, I love San Francisco. I mean, I live here. If I had to choose a specific part of San Francisco, I would say the Mission for all the sunshine and the liveliness, but then maybe Clement Street because I'm a big fan of dim sum and Good Luck. Good Luck dim sum is probably my favorite spot to go to.
My next question was actually favorite food or favorite place. Is that the same answer?
No, not necessarily. I think for dim sum, yes. But for favorite food, if we're talking all-time favorite food, I'm a cheeseburger person, and so In-N-Out's always, standard go-to. Can't go wrong with In-N-Out. But if we're talking like just overall Bay Area favorite, Lucky 37 off of Fruitvale in Oakland. Top tier Filipino food. I would even say some of their food is better than my grandmother's, but don't tell her I said that. They have chicken wings that I believe rival and are maybe better than Santang chicken wings.
The last question is, what should the AACRE Network know about you?
That I am super, super helpful, and I'm always going to be there to try to solve anybody's questions or issues or problems, at least what I can do on my end. My other roles and my other coworkers, they always say, Sheryl, you're super helpful. You're always there in our corner for us, whether it be work related or, personally related. I always find myself, connecting and making really strong relationships with all the people I come across, especially the ones I work really closely with. So, don't be afraid to ask me any questions or reach out or, say hi. I like saying hi.
Thank you so much for chatting with us. Welcome to the AACRE Network. Yay!
I'm super excited. Again, so excited to meet everyone. Really am. I can't say that enough. And hopefully we get to meet in person one day. That too.